Hello, I'm Jim Lampley. Since performing under the banner of Puerto Rico at the 2000 Olympics in Sydney, Miguel Cottos has had a tumultuous professional career, highlighted by wins over Ghanaian stalwart Joshua Clottey and living legend Shane Mosley, mitigated by losses to Antonio Margarito and Manny Pacquiao. But with a big date coming up in June in Yankee Stadium, there's still a long way to go. Here now, Miguel Cottos' greatest hits.
September 2004, Cotto faced Kelson Pinto for a vacant 140-pound title. Pinto had beaten Cotto twice in the amateurs.
Cotto with a huge left hook. And there's a hard right hand followed by the left hook. The 1-2 puts Pinto down. Hard right hand shot wobbles Pinto again.
And Pinto nods to him as if to say, "You're right, that was then, this is now."
Cotto was determined to exact revenge by knocking out his overmatched opponent.
This barrage of right hands may wind up ending the fight. Move over, Tito Trinidad. There's a new superstar in Puerto Rico.
September 2005, Cotto took on Ricardo Torres. Cotto's left hook put Torres to the canvas in the opening round. But to the surprise of many at ringside, Cotto was soon in the fight of his life.
Cotto is wobbly and the ropes hold him up for the moment. He gets ripped again and down goes Miguel Cotto.
Cotto weathered the storm and once again gained control of the fight. After a knockdown in the sixth, the brave challenger was easy prey.
Cotto catching Torres on the end of a punch again, and down goes Ricardo Torres. Miguel Cotto survives a life and death challenge from Ricardo Torres.
June 2007, Cotto faced Brooklyn native Zab Judah in front of a record Madison Square Garden crowd. The story in the early rounds, Cotto's inability to keep his punches above the belt.
And now a low blow puts Judah on the canvas. Another low blow. Judah is in agony and would be well advised to take more time to recover this time.
The repeated low blows cost Cotto a point, and with emotions running high, the fight became a brawl.
Left hook to the body by Cotto and a combination upstairs. Cotto really hasn't yet established that body rhythm that would normally be the case against a conventional fighter, but he hurts Judah with the right hand.
Cotto's relentless pressure and devastating power shots eventually wore his opponent down.
And he continues to crash away at Judah and gets the blood to flow from Judah's right eye again. Left, right, left to the body. Continued assault from the Puerto Rican star. Much of the crowd standing as Cotto continues the vicious assault. Judah goes to a knee.
A picture-perfect combination dropped Judah, and in round 11, the fight came to an end.
He doesn't run anymore, or so it appears, and Arthur McKenny stops the fight. Knockout.
November 2007, Cotto returned to Madison Square Garden to meet Sugar Shane Mosley. And once again, fans were treated to an action-packed, high-drama battle.
Hard right hand across the top by Cotto. Big right hand by Mosley. Tremendous left hook by Cotto. Tremendous right hand by Shane Mosley. They are trading shot for shot now. It's a war of wills in round 3. Both guys landing their shots.
As the fight entered the middle rounds, the furious pace continued, with both fighters landing serious blows.
These are vicious exchanges. Some of the most vicious exchanges we've seen in years. Hard right hand by Cotto. Thudded onto the chin of Shane Mosley.
Entering the championship rounds, the fight was too close to call.
Big left hand by Cotto. Cotto has energy. Back to fighting the way he fought earlier. What a vicious struggle. And a huge left hand by Cotto. And he has clearly won the 11th.
After 12 violent, thrilling rounds, Miguel Cotto was awarded the unanimous decision victory. July 2008 brought Cotto to a highly anticipated fight against Antonio Margarito. Many experts called this the possible fight of the year, and it didn't disappoint.
Cotto lands the right hand and holds it up for the crowd to see. Miguel Cotto looks very sharp, very quick in the early going. Now the left uppercut from Margarito, and he steps in the corner and fires away. Now Margarito gets the space he wants and eats an uppercut for his trouble.
and smiles at Cotto as if to say, all right, now we're fighting.
Cotto scored early, landing some thudding blows, but Margarito seemed unfazed by Cotto's best shots. Margarito was constantly coming forward, and his relentless pursuit wore Cotto down.
Cotto badly hurt by a series of Margarito uppercuts. Cotto is in trouble along the ropes. Hard right hand by Margarito, and he lands another uppercut. Cotto trying to get a rest. What a round. A brewing classic in Las Vegas.
Although still counterpunching effectively, an exhausted Cotto had no answers for Margarito's size, power, and non-stop pressure.
Margarito getting the better of him here. Cotto goes to a knee. Succumbing to the pressure, and that knockdown could ultimately be the difference in the fight. Miguel Cotto getting beaten up by a bigger man.
It's over.
He's exhausted, and it's almost over. The punishment has accumulated to the point where Cotto has nothing left. And Evangelista Cotto's gonna throw in the towel, and Antonio Margarito has the victory he's been waiting for all his life.
That is a modern boxing classic.
June 2009. After an easy bounce-back victory over Michael Jennings, Cotto met the dangerous Joshua Clottey before a frenzied pro-Cotto Madison Square Garden crowd. And it didn't take long for Miguel Cotto to bring the crowd to its feet.
And down goes Clottey at the end of round one, and Cotto has a vital point. A knockdown on a jab.
It was a knockdown of a granite-chinned opponent with a jab.
Clottey was clearly frustrated by the knockdown, but in round three, an accidental clash of heads opened a bad cut over Cotto's left eye, seemingly turning the momentum in Clottey's favor.
And Clottey comes back with a great left hook to the body and a terrific uppercut. Great combination by Clottey.
With the blood flowing, Cotto brought his aggressive fighting style back to the forefront.
Good tackle by Cotto. Clottey came at him, went up onto Cotto's shoulder, and Miguel just put him down. And Clottey appears to be hurt. This is brilliant tactics by Miguel Cotto. This is ring generalship, as he has trapped Clottey in the corner for nearly a full minute here. Suddenly, the Miguel Cotto of old has emerged against an immobilized Joshua Clottey.
But as the fight went on, the story increasingly was Cotto's badly cut eye, and Clottey took advantage.
Miguel Cotto can't see any right hands coming. I think doctors are going to have to seriously consider stopping the fight to preserve Cotto's left eye. Another right hand by Clottey, and again Cotto puts his glove up to try to stanch the bleeding.
After 12 physically brutal rounds for both fighters, Clottey was left disappointed as Cotto escaped with a split decision victory. November 2009, Cotto faced the hottest fighter in the world, Manny Pacquiao. The early rounds were electric, with both fighters establishing their power.
Good left hook by Miguel Cotto. Crowd comes out of its seat for that one. There's the speed advantage for Pacquiao. He starts to open up. Uppercut snaps Pacquiao's head back. Pacquiao hits Cotto with a hard left hand, and another, and another. Good body shot by Cotto. Drops Pacquiao in the corner. What a round.
The tenor of the fight began to change in rounds 3 and 4.
Manny landed a little right hook in there, and follows up by knocking Cotto down. First knockdown of the fight. Now it's Cotto whose back is against the ropes, and he fights his way off and goes down again.
After the knockdowns, Pacquiao continued his relentless pursuit.
And Cotto is beginning to retreat constantly, and he almost went down again on a solid left-hand shot by Pacquiao.
Despite the severe beating, the brave Cotto fought into the final round before referee Kenny Bayless finally stopped the fight. To see more on Miguel Cotto, log on to HBO.com.